Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 5 Episode 1 Review Recap. Show just shows where all the girls are in their lives and introduces a new girl, Kenya Moore. So Nene, her and Greg trying to get back together. Greg's like, I still love you, want to be with you. I know I did you wrong, but I want to admit my mistakes and I want to get back with you. Nene, she still loves Greg and she's like, she's willing to make it work if he is. They just got to work at it. And she's getting ready for her new show, The New Normal, which, it's already showed a few episodes. And I like the show. They don't show as much as Nene, but Nene is on the show. She plays one of the dudes, like his personal assistant. So Nene and Greg, they doing good. Nene, she's breaking out to be an actress, so good luck to her. Candy, she's got her new man, her new boo. His name is Ty, and he works in film production, and she met him last season when they last day in Africa. They was flirting, talking for a few hours. He's like, "You want to get back together? You want to get together when we get to Atlanta?" She's like, "Yeah," and they've been together ever since. So he has a daughter, she has a daughter. They've been together a year. They talk about marriage and kids. Hopefully, a little boy named Cash, and they buying them a house together. Phaedra, she is trying to expand her funeral home business to not just work with humans. She want to work with animals too. So she goes to a veterinary place so she can talk to the woman like, hey, give a word out that I'm doing, get pet funerals now, and if you would like to have your clients contact me, that would be just great. Cynthia, she still got the Bailey agency running, but now it's like her daughter, whether she should go stay homeschooled or not. I was homeschooled for just about all of middle school, and it was great for me. Some people it's not. Apparently, to the little girl, she never wanted to be homeschooled. It was just Cynthia wanted her to be homeschooled. Leon, the daddy, was like, maybe she should go back to school. Even Peter's like, maybe she should go back to school. We're going to move over to Kim. Kim, she is pregnant again. I guess she got pregnant right after she got married, and now they're getting evicted. Now I was confused. So I was like, didn't on the reunion she said they just signed the papers to buy that house? But now apparently the asking price for the house was not what they were trying to do. So the people are like, well, y'all got to get out. You didn't pay my wife for, all these expenses of decorating this house for y'all. So y'all got to go. Kim stressed out. She done brought Sweetie back in since she's pregnant, which I didn't think she was going to leave. Sweetie wasn't going nowhere for that long. Because who else is going to work for Kim and take up with that kind of mess? But that's neither here nor there. So they got like 2 weeks to get out. So she's stressed out. She's pregnant. Got a baby who's like a year old. She's pregnant. And she got to move. Yeah. So she's mad at them, the homeowners, because they're saying she didn't pay for the decorating. Then they're saying, oh, we not accepting the price on the house. So we're going to move on to the mix of things, because we're going to move over to Candy in her house. Kim wants to go visit, and her and Sweetie drive up. Kim is immediately, I roll up to Candy's house, and basically she was saying that Candy's house was in the not so that good. She kind of said she lived in the hood. But I was like, I don't know what hood you've ever been to where they got nice houses like this. This is not what the hood looks like. That's what the hood looks like. A lot of people want to live in the hood. This is a nice house. Like, the size of Candy's bedroom in her pool house or guest house or whatever it was, that's the size of some people's apartment in New York. So, what are you talking about? Then she got on to how Candy's front gate only one side open. I was like, girl, stop. You just overwhelmed and you just mad because you moving out of your house. Well, that's what Candy said. So Candy takes them on a tour, and Candy's like eyeball on the budget. And I understand that. That's how you keep on. That's how you keep your money. Don't spend $2 and $3 million on this house when you can get a house just like that on foreclosure. Yeah, it was bad. Somebody had to lose their house on foreclosure, but you were able to buy it at a cheaper price and still have the nice house you want. And I understand Candy for that. And this is the nice house I wanted. I couldn't, either wouldn't or couldn't pay for it outright, but I got it on foreclosure for cheaper. That way, all that money I could save on decorating. And Kim was just like, oh my goodness, you're not leaving that blue up on the ceiling. Oh my goodness, you were changing the color of this rail to black. I'm like, Kim, sit down somewhere. This ain't your house. But apparently, oh yeah, I didn't tell y'all, the movers going to charge Kim and Croy, like the movers plus storage, $100,000. Let me correct that, $101,000. Just to store their stuff and to move it. And she was asking Candy, how much you pay? She was like $59 an hour. Yeah, that's what she's supposed to do. But I guess Kim, she got all this expensive stuff. She's going to have multiple storage units. So it's just, So we're going to move over to Cynthia. She's having a modeling cast for Bailey Agency, and Jet Magazine's going to have the Jet Beauty of the Week. So she asked Kenya Moore, because Kenya Moore, she's actor, singer, songwriter, producer, model, director, all that stuff rolled into one. Plus she's Miss USA. Not Miss America, Miss USA. She wanted to let that be known. So Cynthia thought it would be good to bring her in, but oh, was Cynthia wrong. Kenya came in acting all kinds of food, and I'm like, Cynthia, there is no reason to tear somebody down unnecessarily. I know this is a cutthroat business, but that's what Kenya caused a lot of people to have, like, self-conscious, feel some way about themselves. I can't think of the word about now. Self-conscious about themselves. You tell them, that thigh's too big, that knee looks wobbly, your left elbow was slightly larger than the other one. All this stuff. Cynthia, she wants, you don't have to tear these girls down. Kenya's over there talking about just about every girl that came in. No, your bathing suit is too small. I can see the crack of your tail. All this stuff just being unnecessarily mean. I'm like, girl, please sit down somewhere. It's working my nerves. For real. I need you to stop. Just do that for me. So she was making everybody, Cynthia and the Jet Magazine people, very uncomfortable. So we're going to scoot over to, what's her name, Phaedra, right quick, because Phaedra, they had, that little bitty, between the commercial, that little sneak bit of what's going on. I want to know, why did all them people have their kids in the street? I mean, I know there was no cars going, but, that's where the backyard is for your child to ride around on their toy. Little Aiden just rolling up the street on his car. I was like, no ma'am, you don't do that. I remember the first time I got to go out into the street by myself, and that was only because our apartment complex had exited off one part of the way to get in, so with no cars coming through. And I was happy as joy to go out in the street by myself, and I was like 4 or 5 years old. I can see the thrill of it, but Aiden's with 1.5, just out the street, playing in the street with his toys. I don't know why I felt some kind of way about that. So now we're gonna move over back to Kim and Croy because they don't know what to do, and Candy's suggestion is go ahead and move back into that townhouse. So, well, maybe y'all can find y'all for a close house too. So Dee, she's in LA with, like, I think he's the producer or creator of Glee and a whole bunch of other stuff, Nick Tuck and all that good stuff. So they're meeting up, but they're trying to find a young man to play Nene's brother for the show. So they already found out. I don't know what the boy's name is. They already found somebody else. So good luck to Nene. So that was basically the gist of everything that went on. Just showing the girls where they're at. But it is going to be a season full of drama because apparently Phaedra need to watch out because, like, King is trying to come from old Apollo. Like, the dude she with, not really trying to put a ring on the finger, put some beans in the oven. So she's like, Apollo's looking kind of good right now. Frazier ain't trying to do, all the fun things he want to do. I do them with him. Maybe he can be my man. That's literally like from like seeing what's gonna be happening this season. So we just gonna have to find that on that channel. So yeah. So that was the gist of the episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.